Hi everyone. Welcome to Understand the Behavior of AWS CloudFormation for Updates, Part 2. So previously on Let's Simplify series, we discussed few concepts related to the AWS CloudFormation service, like what is it, why we use it, what is an EIC script or AWS CloudFormation template, how to use it to provision resources, and what is a stack. So today we're going to jump to the next part, which is what is an update on AWS CloudFormation? An update on AWS CloudFormation is any modification that you perform on existing CloudFormation stacks. This means that at a certain point you will have a template, which can be, by the way, in YAML or in JSON for CloudFormation. You will then use AWS CloudFormation Service to create a stack that will contain several resources. For example, let's say you are willing to provision a very basic infrastructure for a very simple application that you're creating. This application has an EC2 instance illustrated with a green triangle, a security group illustrated with a red box, and an S3 instance that will contain files, let's say, or images used by your application illustrated with the yellow circle. Now, since your stack is up and running and it's ready, any modification you make on it is considered as an update. Now, please focus with me on this. There are two major types of updates that you can apply to your stack. The first is called simply update, in which you change properties of resources in stack, you change rules, conditions, etc. For example, the size of EC2 instance illustrated with the green triangle no longer fits the needs of your application, so you decide to change the instance type to one that will give you more CPU, storage, memory, etc. For that, you can simply update your stack by changing the property of the EC2 instance, which is the instance type. To do that, you have simply to check the documentation of AWS on CloudFormation, see the EC2 instance type property and check how it should be written. Then you have to update the template, update the stack with AWS CloudFormation, and voila, you have your EC2 instance with the instance type that you are willing to have. Of course, as part of the stack that you provisioned at first. The second type of changes that you can do on a CloudFormation stack is imports, which means bringing an existing resource to be type of a CloudFormation stack. And this way you'll be able to manage this resource as part of your stack, which means you can update it, you can delete it, you can change its properties, etc. Let's say, for example, for your application, your simple application that you have already provisioned, you notice that you are missing a database and you need to have a database as part of your stack, but there is a database that is already provisioned, already in place, and you are willing to make it part of your stack, so you do something called import. These are two types of updates, modifications, changes that you can apply to an existing stack on CloudFormation. Today, we learned the difference between imports and updates. Next session will be about only demos to see real life use case scenarios. This was Dora Bukhari. See you in the next session.